Hi everyone, thank you for clicking onto this video. I hope that this video reaches you guys in great health and strength, filled with God's richest love, his joy, his peace, his happiness, and all of the amazing and wonderful things that life has to offer. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. I just wanted to talk about something that is on my heart to share, and I wanted to most importantly talk to the young ladies that are a part of my subscription family or my YouTube family, and all of the young ladies that do see this video at some point in their lives. I wanted to talk about the importance of knowing your worth. Over the weekend, I saw a story of a young lady in Jamaica, a very sad story. Her name is Chantel, right? And I guess this happened on the 1st. She didn't even live to see the new year. So what happened was, apparently, allegedly, she was in a relationship with a married guy. She wanted to move on with her life. He didn't want her to leave, so he ended up shooting her in the head and killing her. A young girl, he turned himself into the authorities. Allegedly his family has money and they have connections and all these kind of things, but it's a really sad story, so I don't want to spend too much time on that story. It's just I saw videos about it, and it really prompted me to want to talk to my fellow young girls about knowing your worth, especially in these times that we're living in, where right seems to be promoted as wrong, and wrong is promoted as. In Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20 and 21, it says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." So wherever in the Bible there is a woe, it's a warning that God has given to people, and in the times that we're in, people's moral compasses, it seems to be completely out of whack. People have no fear for God anymore, so you're doing whatever you want to do, and maybe because there's no immediate repercussions, you continue to do it. And so, like I said, good is perceived as evil, and evil is perceived as good, and things are upside down. So I know a lot of young girls thinks it's cool to be entertaining married men, even if he may approach you and he may tell you, "Oh, I'm married to my wife, but we're having problems in our marriage, and I'm looking for a way out, and I see you and I like you, you look good, and I want to take care of you," and blah 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 blah. He will come and he will tell you everything that he thinks that you need to hear, and you may be thinking, okay, you know, this guy's interested in me and he's gonna leave his wife, and so I don't see nothing wrong with getting into a relationship with him and be strung along. In the case of this young lady, this is what happened to her. Some men, not all men, love to prey on women that they can tell is insecure, is weak, even although women are the weaker vessel. Some men can tell when a woman doesn't know her worth, so he will come and he will tell her everything that she needs to hear. Maybe she didn't grow up with her father, she doesn't know what it means to be loved and cherished by a man, and the first man that's supposed to really love a girl or teach a girl about love is her father. So if she grew up without her father in her life, then she'll be looking for that kind of love from people out there. So a married man that likes to prey on women, wants to stay married but wants to play the field as well, he encounters a woman like that, he will make a mess of her. So many young girls fall for this. I remember one time this guy, before I even got married, I was in a relationship with my now husband. We were dating, and I remember this guy, he tried to ask me, or he did ask me to go out to dinner with him, and I declined, of course, because one, he's a married guy, and two, I was in a relationship. And I was so annoyed and insulted by that, because I was thinking, who does this guy really think I am? Do I look desperate to him or something? I don't know what it is. Why does he feel like it's okay to, you're a married person, you have your whole family and everything, and you think that it's okay to ask me out to dinner with you? Come on, go do that with your wife. Shouldn't you guys be working on your marriage? If something is wrong in your marriage, instead of trying to step out, why don't you fix what's broken? So take your wife out on a dinner date. You guys have your date night. Work on that relationship and build it for your family. Don't come to me with the nonsense. Needless to say, have not seen the guy since, have not spoken to him since, and I am so glad. But you know, there's some women out there that wouldn't be able to walk away from something like that. There's so much going on social media, from what I see, especially on Instagram, where there's access to, there's so much in people's lives. People post a whole lot about their lives. There's a lot of young girls that's selling themselves, or putting out a certain image of themselves on social media in order to draw attention. When I see things like that, it makes me sad. When a man really wants you and he is not attached to another woman, he's not married, he's not dating anyone, he's a single guy, and he's looking for a woman to settle down and marry and have a family with and build life with, he doesn't want, a real man does not want his woman portraying herself as a certain type of woman. He doesn't want his woman posting half naked pictures. He doesn't want his woman to be speaking a certain way. He doesn't want his woman to be vain. Don't get it wrong, men love attractive women, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what another man may not see as attractive, another may see as attractive. A real man wants his wife to be, his potential wife, to be a God-fearing woman, and not just in speech but in thought, word, and indeed. He wants her to be modest. He wants her to be chaste. Before I got married, I remember one day I was at work and the Lord gave me the word chaste. I wrote it down, and then I went and I looked for the meaning of the word. The meaning of the word chaste is abstaining from extramarital or from all sexual intercourse, right? But then I looked for the word chaste in the Bible, and I'm gonna read what I found. 1. Pure from all unlawful commerce of sexes, applied to persons before marriage. It signifies pure from all sexual commerce, undefiled, applied to married persons, true to the marriage bed. 2. Free from obscurity, and it says read 1 Peter chapter 3. And then 3, in language, pure, genuine, uncorrupt, free from barbarous words and phrases, and from quaint, affected, extravagant expressions. The Lord was talking to me about working on that. Even though I may be married now, it doesn't mean that I stop working on that or stop continuously pursuing chastity, modesty, purity, living a godly lifestyle as a young lady in this day and in this time. where there's so many temptations, there's so much fight done from every direction. To the young ladies who are viewing this video, I know it may seem as though you have to be a certain type of way to be seen or to be chosen in a sense, and you don't have to do that. The one that God has specifically created for you, your other half, the one that when you guys come together you will become one and things will just move according to the way that the Lord wants it to move. He will find a way to connect you guys together. You don't have to put yourself out there. You don't have to be like the women of the world that are being celebrated, that are considered the most beautiful. And that's society standards. Society standards of beauty and eloquence, or the Lord standards for beauty and eloquence, are completely different. So it's better to live your life in a way that is pleasing unto the Lord. And if you desire to be married, the Lord will grant you the desire of your heart, the desires of your heart, as long as it's according to His will. And He will connect you with the person that He specifically created for you, and the relationship will flourish in Him. Your husband, the one that is meant for you, will not be the one, not use his words to put you down. He won't use his fist to knock you down. He wouldn't have you out there on the world stage to be seen and to be lusted after by other men. The young girls to me that are doing that, they're looking for attention, they're looking for love, they're looking for acceptance, they're looking for affirmation, but they're going about it in the wrong way, and they're looking for it in the wrong place. So when you go that route, you end up down a road that's filled with heartache, pain, tears. You're forced to become someone that God didn't create you to be. You know, you become hardened. You feel as though, okay, I gotta mask my insecurity. I gotta mask my pain by doing whatever. It is what it is. Screw men. They're all dogs. They're this, they're that. When it's not true. The main purpose is, I really want you ladies to know your worth. God created you for a purpose and for His plan. He has a plan for your lives. And for this new decade, this new year, focus on a deeper and a better relationship with the Lord. Focus on that. Ask God to teach you how to be a godly woman. The Lord will help you to learn your worth in Him, and He will guide you in His way, so that in the end He will be praised, He will be glorified in and through your lives. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. God bless you, and I will see you in another video very soon. I hope I made sense. Bye. Share this with someone, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.